I came across my identity on the Pablo boat. That's where I lost my virginity. No condom, though.
No condom, though.
No condom, though. Boom.
We want
Shout out to our
to,
sponsor, Royce the 5'9".
and our other sponsor, the Pablo boat,
Yeah.
and our other sponsor,
J. Cole.
yeah,
He's in there. He's a sponsor.
Cold World. You know what I'm saying? No condom, though. So, yeah, man. You know, right now it's episode 18.
Yo,
We're old enough to buy lottery tickets.
And our smokes still 19.
They're 19, yeah. We can buy those next
So
episode.
well, we can get lottery tickets. Can we get papers?
We're old enough to lose our virginity on the Pablo boat.
Nice. What if you already did though?
Depends if you used a condom, though.
I didn't. I ain't about that life.
Then it's legit.
Boom.
Boom. Speaking of condoms, so now it costs you $350 to get your child circumcised.
I know, that's crazy. Like, I almost thought
Shouldn't the church just supply that anyway? Because like pastors and priests want to touch little kids' dicks anyways, so.
right? Like, boom. Figured it.
Well, I'm gonna pay you to molest my kid, like. The fuck.
At least like if they do it like right away, like the kid's not gonna remember that.
Yeah, exactly. You won't be traumatized. You get your little fucking rocks off. Everyone's happy. My kid's dick is trimmed.
Right? And like, I don't know how it'd feel personally, but I assume like having like the skin, it'd feel like when you're fucking, it'd feel like you have a condom on. And that's not cool. Like,
Facts.
So we gotta get up and stand
Facts. We gotta get up and stand up for the
up.
cause.
Yeah, like we gotta make sure that's like, people are aware of this information and make sure we can get it back to where it is covered, because
Yeah, it's crazy. But with that being said, would you pay $350 to circumcise your kid, or would you let him walk around with the foreskin?
I'd pay the money.
I don't know though. It's like, you know how it's cruel to get a cat declawed? Don't you feel like the same thing about like a dude's dick?
No. No. Simple answer. No. I don't feel the same way.
What if that extra skin though, like connected you to your third eye and your pineal gland, and like you were like actually more human with the extra skin on your penis? Like, you know how they say you don't need your appendix? But like,
I don't know that one. Is it?
isn't that the one? Like, if your appendix bursts, or is it your appendix or is it
your appendix?
Yeah, it's
you
like
don't
a
actually
useless
need it.
organ, right?
Yeah.
There's a reason it's there. It's not just a useless organ. Just things we started doing in our lives made it.
Right, like back in.
Like there was a point of time when that organ was in your body for a reason. Like, that thing isn't just useless. It's because we've adapted a way of living as to where it doesn't get used. So what if like that and the foreskin on your penis and all these things are like part of your chakras, like part of your energy balance.
Oh,
and like
okay.
they connect you to your pineal gland and like your third eye. And
That's like your tonsils too. You don't actually need them.
Yeah, but what if all these things that we consider just like, what if we just consider all these things, or your fucking molar or your fucking wisdom teeth? What if all these things that we just consider like useless penis skin are actually fucking very fundamental things that make you a full spiritual being? Then would you still trim your kid's dick?
Yep.
Well then, with that being said, when your kid first starts growing pubic hair, will you help him trim his hair the first time?
Yep. That's why you have a dad. If it's a girl, I tell them.
Pause.
No. Pause.
Pause.
Yeah, no. I'm coming up with a lot of like simple answers right now. Like, you're like asking a big, huge, long question, and I'm just like, no.
But with that one though, give her the benefit of the doubt. Girls and mom relationships
are different.
Than, like,
yeah.
Like, I'd help my dog.
Like if I was going in to like help my 13-year-old boy shave his dick, like I can go to jail for that.
Right?
Shit. Unless you're on the Pablo boat.
No condom, no. But yeah, like people.
No foreskin though.
People comment and like, I guess they wouldn't even know if it does feel like having a condom on because like they wouldn't know what it's not like. Feel like to not have a condom on.
Yo, can you imagine? You know how like the world's moving in whatever direction, and like people eventually are gonna have microchips in them and all this shit, and like technology and all this and all these advancements they try to build for people. When does the day come that they just put a condom on you, like a permanent condom when you're born? It doesn't ever come off.
Yo, I'm scared.
Like in that day, we're older than that generation anyways.
But like I feel sorry for her.
Yeah. The permacon.
Well, like no, like obviously, like everybody would die if permanent condom.
But then there has to be a way to have, like, you have to like pay to get it removed as an adult when you're ready to have children. See, they want to stop they want population control. Here's the way to do it: the permacon. You should patent this.
Oh, so at a certain age they can get it operated.
You can pay to get it removed.
So then you can. Yeah.
It's like your foreskin, but your grown-up foreskin.
That would be awful.
Yeah, that'd be fucked up.
Do you ever see, like, say if you have a Band-Aid on for too long and, like, you take it off and your skin underneath just looks like fucking pruny and gross?
Yeah.
That's what your dick would look like after you took off your permacondom.
Yo, pause. Oh, I kind of like the,
It's like we both wanted to refute it for a second. Neither of us had like a valid like argument against that. We're just like, shit.
Yeah, moving on.
That's scary.
Next topic. Like,
Pause.
Let's just get out of that topic. Like,
holy shit.
so, yo, speaking of this weird shit, fucking Trump trying to fuck his daughter. Yo, Trump, like, you're fucked.
Trump needs a permacon.
He needs a permacon for sure.
Yeah,
like,
that's facts.
his dad should have had a permacon. Like,
Yeah, that's facts.
yeah. His grandpa should have, like, fucking just.
Yeah, like, well, 'cause Trump had made the comments, like, a while ago that were out in the public, like, that if his daughter wasn't his daughter, he'd fuck her or something. And then, now you just telling me the...
And, like, yeah, he said, like, in multiple things, his daughter is sexy and shit like that. And then,
Like, how do you call your daughter sexy?
yeah, like, that's just fucking...
Like, I wonder if he was trying to... Like, I wonder if he was teaching his daughter where to trim at 13, like...
He definitely was. Because, yeah, like, he's been said that on multiple media things. Even the one girl said, what, you trying to be the next Woody Allen?
Wow, what's up with Woody Allen? Did he marry, like, a girl... Oh, he adopted, right?
Yeah, he adopted the girl...
At, like, 13?
Like, I think it was 12 or something like that, yeah.
And then married her at, like, 16?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, like, him and his wife at the time were raising this girl, and then... She became
his wife.
His wife.
Yeah, it's so weird.
That is fucking super creepy, like...
Yeah.
What's more creepy? I don't know. That or Trump, like...
Yeah, like, Woody Allen and Trump should have to go into, like, a boxing ring together and, like, fight till one doesn't have a penis anymore. Like, the only way this match ever stops is till one rips the other man's penis off.
And then when the match is done, we shoot the winner.
Or you just rip his penis off. but you make him think that it's like a survival thing. Like,
Yeah.
You know, just to really embarrass him and make him play grabby cock for a while.
Wow. Imagine how awkward that'd be. You know, like... just push you in a cage and be like, okay, only one can come out. You have to rip the other
Only
thing
one
off.
is coming out fertile. You know what? You're a piece of shit too.
That'd be the most awkward thing, sitting there trying to grab the dick. Like, pause. Super pause. That's what we call this segment. Super pause.
Oh,
like,
fuck.
Ultimate pause.
Speaking of Trump and fighting.
Yo, Joe Button. I was about to say Joe Button.
Joe Button. Joe Button versus Trump. Can you imagine that?
Joe Biden. He was Barack Obama's vice president.
Oh man, those memes used to kill me. The Obama and Biden memes.
Yeah, those were fire. Those were super fire. Let's just create a new one, just to just to start shit up, you know. But
they hate Trump. Like they're such beef.
So yeah, he was asked in an interview if he would debate Trump. He said he'd rather take him to the back of the schoolyard or back to the gym or whatever and beat the hell out of him. And then Trump gets on Twitter fingers.
God got his Twitter fingers. That was one of the names on the Wendy's mixtape. That's one of the song names.
Twitter fingers?
Yeah.
Wow.
But anyways,
we'll get into that.
We'll get into that.
So yeah, yeah, I lost track there for a second. Oh yeah,
Trump got the Twitter fingers rolling.
So yeah, so you got the Twitter fingers rolling. So are we gonna see like this on like WWE? You know, Trump versus
fucking Vince McMahon in there.
Vince McMahon be the ref or something like that. That'd be fire.
That would be fire.
Yeah.
And Ric Flair can just go woo.
Yo, Ric Flair can go woo anywhere, like, and it's amazing, like.
They just start creating like there should be like, I feel like.
Yo, I want to get that for my phone when I get a text.
Woo! I was
Ric
thinking
Flair, woo, that'd be dope.
I was thinking it'd be dope to get like a soundbite of them that like create an app, right? So like when you're having sex, you turn the app on, and as like you're climaxing, like it reads like the microphone on your phone reads like the climax building, and like at appropriate moments throws a Ric Flair woo in. Woo!
Yo.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking come! Woo! You know what I mean?
Whenever we get a soundboard going and we have our sound shit on, we have to have a fucking Ric Flair woo in there.
And no condom though.
No condom though.
Shout out to Royce 5'9" for shouting us out.
And we gotta do the
indirectly.
The ODB, ooh baby, I like it raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta have that when we get the soundboard.
Definitely. If it would fit more properly, I'd say the Ghostface fuck bitches on the rag with no problemo. But it's not. It's raw.
Yeah.
But it's not the same type of raw, right?
Yeah.
It's not like what we need.
So,
speaking of that, rest in peace, Craig Mack too. Did you see that DJ Scratch posted that he was the only celebrity at his funeral?
Wow.
No Puff, no nobody.
And like it just came out he died in some sex cult or something like that. I didn't know how he died. Like
in a sex cult?
Yeah, there was something to do with like a sex cult or something like that, and I don't know the whole details, but I'm like I just heard something about it. I was like, that's kind of fucked. Like,
I thought he died from heart failure.
Maybe he did in the sex cult. I don't know.
I'll have to look into this. This is like new news to me.
Yeah.
Craig Mack did?
Yeah. So, yeah, but like, was he like the first, like, kind of like, you know how like a lot of people like came out with like their first song and like their remix, like everybody got on the remix?
Yeah.
Was Flavor in Yours that first one? Like when like people like a lot of artists have done that throughout the years.
Yeah.
Like their first single, like they put their first single and does well, and then like
they remix it.
The remix has like a bunch of people on it.
Yeah.
That like I think that might have been like one of the first ones.
Well, that was the first of a lot of things. So, firstly, that was the first. I would say like. That was the first like your first single does well. Let's get a bunch of other dudes on it type of remix.
Yeah.
But it was also a first for a few other things. I'm pretty sure that was the first like hip hop single from Bad Boy.
Yeah. Was that the second time Biggie was in a video?
I think that was the second. I think the first was Flavor in Your or Dolly My Baby,
Dolly
Supercat.
My Baby, Supercat. Yeah, that's what it was.
I love it when you call me Big Pop. The show drop. Or the show, whatever.
Yeah.
Lyrical lyricist pulling lyrics on my larynx, chubby competitor.
Hey, but then Biggie comes on there, I get more butt than ashtrays.
Which is like, that verse.
Yeah.
Even just that opening line, that might be one of the nicest openings on a hip hop verse ever.
Yeah, we talked about
opening. Mad, I get more butt than ashtrays. Fuck a fair one, I get mine the fast way. Ski mask way. Ransom, no, fall from.
It has one of the most classic lines ever. Don't be mad, UPS is hiring.
Yeah. And do you know what, though? I think a lot of people sleep on it, but Craig Mack had a fucking...
UPS wouldn't be a bad job today.
Nah, back then, though, you're... Today, that's like a good job. You're like, I got benefits, fam. But,
Right? UPS would be boss.
Craig Mack, too, the... Wanna grab my dick, too lazy, hold it for me.
Yeah.
There's some quotables in that song, man, but that beat.
And then, I was listening to it, and
shit! Oh, skeevy... Delicious.
I heard you talking about that. I was just gonna say that's what I was just thinking in my head, and you said it. I was like, LL might have one of the most pause-worthy well, Biggie has some pause-worthy ones too, but in other songs, but in that song I always thought it said Stevie.
Oh yeah, it does sound like it.
It does sound like Stevie, delicious, pause.
Yeah. But
what's it say?
I think he says skeevy.
Skeevy.
But because I heard them talking about it on Drink Champs or I can't remember who. I don't think it was LL there, but it was I think it was Drink Champs, and it was Nori and I'm pretty sure that's the circle of people talking, and they're yo, I remember when LL put out he's we still wondering what skeevy means, but yeah, that should sound delicious. I can't remember how he put it, but it's just so funny. LL was known for just
yeah.
He might be the original slang maker upper.
LL has who has
pink cookies in a plastic bag getting crushed by buildings.
Biggie has a couple of pause-worthy lines, but LL has some pause-worthy lines too. Who do you think has the most pause-worthy lines?
I think Eminem.
Eminem, yeah, okay.
Eminem literally
okay.
put a gerbil in his ass in a song.
Yeah, but I don't know. Besides Eminem, Eminem's way up there. But who do you think
Biggie's got some of the most pause-worthy worth lyrics. Yeah.
Looks so good at sucking your daddy's dick.
But do you know what I found out about that? Is that was a Richard Pryor joke.
Yeah, but then it was a Richard Pryor joke, and then now it came out that Richard Pryor was
actually I know, which doesn't actually save the case, but at that time, you know what I mean.
But you didn't hear that information, right?
But
yeah, that's crazy.
So when I realized that was a homage to an old old Richard Pryor joke, I was alright, that kind of takes away some of the
He had other ones too,
He did have some other ones.
There's a whole video on YouTube.
People talk about the dead wrong one, but I don't even think that's so cringeworthy. Seen your father hiding in the room, fucked him with the broom, slid him down the. But he's just saying you know what I mean? Because he just basically he's not saying I fucked him with a broom because I'm gay. He's saying what that's torture, you know what I mean? Torture, motherfucker. I lay your nuts on the fucking dresser and bang them shit with a spike back. Blow! He's saying that's not pause-worthy. That's funny, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's torture, motherfucker, you know what I mean?
So your asshole closed and keep feeding.
Yo, did you know you got
Yeah.
I haven't read the book yet, but he said he started torture.
Yeah.
That was a game they used to play. They'd just be torture, motherfucker.
I watched the Breakfast Club interview with him. Yeah, he said that.
We got the book, so I'm gonna.
Oh, you got the book?
Yeah.
Nice.
She grabbed it.
I heard it was amazing, and that one, and I actually heard the Gucci Mane one was good, but he doesn't like Gucci Mane.
Don't put me on record saying things that. I don't want Guwap to run up on me. Guwap's.
He's gonna run up on you.
He's about as big.
Because this podcast is huge. People are gonna hear that. I'm not cutting that out.
Nah. Guwap's on my new mixtape. I don't hate Guwap. He's just not one of my favorite MCs. I'm not even a fan of his.
Okay. Oh, yo. You could have just stopped there. You said he's not one of my favorite MCs, but then you went farther and you were like, yo, I'm not even a fan. Come on, man. It's one thing to say he's not one of my favorite MCs, but that's beef talk right there.
Yo, speaking of him too, Jeezy's putting out his last album, eh?
Yo, that's crazy.
Because they came in the game together, and you remember So Icy?
Yeah, So Icy, yeah.
Yeah.
But do you believe him?
Yeah. Jeezy kind of had his time. No disrespect to Jeezy. I'm not a huge Jeezy fan, to be honest with you, either. He's doper than some dudes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the thing is about that era, at the time when that South invasion was happening, I didn't like a lot of those dudes, but now that I look at the current landscape of hip hop, I look back on that and I'm like, yo, this shit's classic. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like the same way like with No Limit, like when that shit was coming out.
Oh, yeah,
like they had some tracks that went.
Yeah,
but
you look at the beats.
Yeah, but you look at them kind of be like, they're kind of whack, right?
Yeah,
but like then when you go back after like seeing how the landscape changed, like years after that, you're like, yo, this shit's like.
I still do the.
Yo, we always used to say Master P was the biggest gimmick rapper though. No disrespect to P, because I respect P's hustle, No Limit, all that shit. But like as a rapper, because like he's not a rapper, he's a hustler dude, right? He wasn't really a rapper, but like he had every song there was like every time P dropped an album there was a gimmick. You know what I mean? There was either like hootie hoo, wobble wobble, shake it,
I like that one though. Was it the 504 Boys? Wobble wobble.
Shake it. Ooh, hey. Hootie hoo. Like you can literally bout it.
I remember that guy Magic.
Magic was sick. Do you know one of Master P's illest songs is with Magic? It's like, bleeding. These pockets gonna stay fat.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That song's fire.
Yeah. I like Magic.
Come on.
When I listened to like all of them, I was like, none are really like super good, but like who's the better one?
Magic.
Magic was like
Mr. Magic.
Mr. Magic was like better on like some of those tracks for sure.
Yeah, he was dope. I fuck with Magic. Fucking oh man, that just made me.
Yeah, did you see the one interview with your man Vlad with Silk the Shocker? Silk the Shocker's sitting there the whole time like.
Yeah.
Doesn't uncross the arms the whole time and just looks so unmotivated. Like he's like, yo, fucking Vlad cutting the check for this. I gotta stay here for another half an hour.
He does look unmotivated, but the thing is, like, that's the whole story of his whole rap career too.
Exactly.
When the fuck was Silk the Shocker ever motivated? Like, he was like a whack Talib Kweli, like with no content. Cause like Talib Kweli's dope. But the one thing that was whack about some early Talib Kweli is like the onslaught sentences, like just cramming a million words in. That was like Silk the Shocker's flow. Like always, like just like randomly cram words in. Except like Tally was a dope MC, so you overlooked the word cramming because of the content. That's where like Silk the Shocker has no content.
No content.
It's just a bunch of getting jumbled.
I don't even remember the name of any of his songs.
I remember the one with Trina. That's cool.
I think I remember the video.
They're like in like a fucking like not Blue Mountain, but like
it's Trina.
Yeah, Trina.
Yeah.
What about Trina saying what she said something recently like she's not even going on a first date if you can't fly her there privately.
Oh yeah. Well, what if we live next door? Like,
would you fly Trina private to see her privates?
No.
You're not. That's not worth it.
No.
What about Trina 20 years ago?
Maybe. But like, I'm gonna fly somebody out. Like,
yo, who would you take 20 years ago, Foxy Brown or Trina?
20 years ago, Trina.
Foxy Brown used to be pretty hot.
Yeah, but I'm saying Trina.
I'd probably still have to go Trina too.
Yeah.
If rap was wrestling in the early 2000s, Trina would be Trish Stratus.
I don't know that.
You know your Ric Flair woos, but you don't know Trish Stratus?
Nah, I got out of wrestling a long time ago.
Damn, fam.
The last thing I remember is
them changing to WWE from WWF.
I was already out. I was already out before that.
Yeah, I was out before that, I feel like.
Yeah, I was out before that.
Maybe not, I don't know. I don't really know, man. I don't know.
I think it was like right after I started watching porno and I realized my dick can get hard. And I was like, yo, fuck this wrestling shit. Like,
I'm gonna watch some real shit.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna watch some women wrestling. Like,
I don't wanna watch a bunch of guys fucking in tights rolling around together. I can watch a bunch of girls naked rolling around together.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
There's female wrestling.
Yeah.
Back then, was there?
There's always female wrestling. Yo, shout out to the underground female wrestlers, Caitlin Diamond. I grew up with her. We used to watch wrestling when we were little kids.
Some of them are like...
My first band I was ever in was with her.
Yo, you didn't play in the band.
We weren't really a band. We just thought we were. We had like a ukulele and like
you were a trumpet?
And like a 20-key keyboard.
Were you
and
trumpet?
I don't even know what I did. I just...
Okay.
Yeah. What do we call ourselves? Were we the Twister Brothers or was that after?
Twister.
She was a girl though, so I think that was like my band was saying. I don't remember anymore, but yeah, the first like musical anything I ever did with a group of friends was with her. Now she's like a not a professional wrestler, but she travels internationally all the time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like she just was in like, I don't know. She's like hardly ever in Canada. She's always like internationally touring and wrestling. So big up to her. She's doing her thing.
Could you pick me up and body slam me?
She probably could.
Yo, I'm turned off.
She'd probably fuck you up.
Yeah, I'm scared.
She does her thing. Shout outs to Caitlin.
It's like, what if like, you know, like, what if you're banging her and she likes being choked out, then you don't want to choke her out because you're like...
You're scared?
Yeah, because you're scared, and then she's like, well, yeah, I'll choke you out, and then the next thing you know,
you're like, but I like being choked out.
Yeah.
Just cut my foreskin, please. Just don't choke me.
Like, the second she starts choking me, like...
I'll even wear a condom.
Like, if we're fucking at the same time and she starts choking me, I'm going then, even if I'm inside. She just puts a hand up and I'm like, oh, fuck. I just lost all motivation. Let's smoke one, let's try this again.
Put on some Mr. Magic. Come on! But,
So,
I don't really know what to even leeway into it.
Let's go into our sponsor, Royce 259
and Prime.
And the great DJ Premier.
Yeah. Shout outs, you know.
So, have you heard, what have you heard?
From Prime, I've heard probably not half the album exactly, but close to. I've heard like Flirt.
Flirt's good, I like Flirt.
Rocket, Era, Respect My Gun.
Do you hear Streets at Night?
No, I heard,
My favorite one.
Yeah?
For those that know about my things, I do like... I did the one on the special there, like, I'm gonna have to like go back and cut the audio because like, it's the first time I did that one. It was like a high pitched, like kind of like... with a... at the same time. Yo, that was fire. And it was almost as fire as this Prime album, because this Prime album is more fire than that. But,
yo, I peeped, I've heard a few other joints, like the one with Rhapsody.
Yeah, that was a good one.
The one with Yellow Wolf.
The one with Big Crit's pretty good.
I ain't peeped that one yet. Yeah, Black History, Era, Respect My Gun, Wow, Rocket, Flirt. Where's the one with Rhapsody? Loved Ones.
Yo, did you hear Everyday Struggle?
No.
He starts off the first line, he's like, I'm having nightmares of Joe Button arguing with Lil Yachty.
No.
Yeah, and like the whole thing is like about like all like older rappers like judging newer rappers, and like it's kind of dope song like.
Yeah.
And it's like yo, he says was Eminem accepted? And then he talked about cannabis didn't accept him.
Yeah.
When he came in, so he's talking about how like the older generation should give it up to like the new generation, and vice versa too. It's pretty dope. But he starts off the song with having nightmares of Joe Button arguing with Lil Yachty.
So I wonder now with all that shit that happened, like are they still cool? Like is Slaughterhouse still a thing now?
I don't know.
Cause Button was on the last Prime album.
But we're gonna wrap up this episode.
And I also think it was dope too, the Lord Jamar and Vlad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll talk about that on the next episode.
Until then.
Keep jerking off with no lube.
You can use lube if you want.